Now that you've had an opportunity to practice your covalent compound naming structure, let's take a look at ionic compounds and how they're named. Just as a quick refresher, ionic compounds are formed when a metal, like anything that appears pretty much on the left-hand side of the periodic table, interacts with any kind of non-metal, like a halogen, on the right-hand side. When those two come together, we form an ionic compound. It's a really quick and easy naming structure. You just replace the last three letters with IDE. So let's take a look at one really quick. Here's sodium chloride, and of course Na is an alkali, Cl is a chlorine, and when they come together they form an ionic compound, and the way you name it would be sodium chlorine. But because it's an ionic compound, we drop the D and add the N. It's chloride now, sodium chloride. So let's look at the next one. Now, in this particular naming structure, you kind of ignore the two in terms of the naming part of it. So this two, we're not like the other one. We're not going to add like a dye. We're just going to call it, first of all, Ag is silver. And then, of course, this is sulfur. Now, we could call it sulfuride, but that really doesn't really work very well. So we call it, sulfide. So silver sulfide, sulfuride. And also the same holds with phosphorus. Instead of phosphoride, it just phosphide. So this is sulfide, and the other one is phosphide. So it gives you an opportunity to kind of narrow it down a little bit and make it sound a little bit better as well. And now this next one, this is magnesium chloride. Another way of looking at it is magnesium is Mg, and of course chloride. This is +2. This is -1. So obviously, if you use the crisscross method, you're going to drop a 2 down here, and a 1 goes here. So basically, it's MgCl2. So that gives you an opportunity to see how it works, not only going one way, but also going back the other way. You can use the crisscross method as well. So very quickly, let's just quickly review. When we're talking about ionic compounds, we're talking about elements from the left side of the periodic table reacting with the nonmetals over on this side, and two together will form a ionic compound. And again, of course, the main way to remember it, you just put IDE at the end, and that's pretty much it. That pretty much sums it up. Again, I'll be giving you guys a worksheet to practice these. And as far as the nomenclature is concerned, ionic, in my opinion, is one of the easier ones to remember. It's just IDE at the end. So we'll see you in a minute. Thanks.